Welcome to the Pie Strong Podcast with Brad, Matt, and Jack.
I thought Kayla Harrison was going to pop a cock out there for a bit, but she didn't. But yeah, it was a good card. I enjoyed it.
Oh, one tongue with the left. So Amanda Nunes has had a lot of time off. Has she been training?
No, she's been licking pussy.
Welcome back to the Pie Strong Podcast, episode 55. The dynamic duo is back.
Hey,
how are you, brother?
Let's go, Robin.
Fuck off, gun.
Hey,
mate.
Just settle down, brother.
What'd you call me before? Jamie to the Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh, cuts
Obviously,
deep,
I'm
mate.
Rogan.
Yep. Cuts deep. How are you, man?
It does. Yeah, good, bro. How are you?
Not too bad. What about that fucking game last night? That was frustrating to watch or not?
Oh, my God. I was literally pacing my fucking lounge room.
Yep, I can imagine.
Just screaming at my TV. My neighbours hate me. That's okay. Fuck them.
Yep.
They don't understand Origin because
That's
they're from
it.
fucking Queensland.
So they were happy.
Oh, man. Yeah, look, it was just a rough game. If you're a Queenslander and you can honestly put your hand on your heart and say you deserved all 8 of them penalties, I'll believe you. But you can't do it because you didn't.
They will. They're grubs.
They are. But look, seriously, fucking, we deserve some of them. Like, we did some stupid shit.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Right, yeah.
Mine's a fuckwit.
Let's recap UFC Atlanta. It was an okay card, nothing overly special. A couple of cool fights, a couple of cool finishes. I'll kick off with the Philip Rowe fight. So he was getting pieced up on the feet. He was getting touched up a bit. He was getting taken down at will. Didn't really have an answer, and then it looked like he just got the shits. He's like, fuck this, I'm not going down like this. And then he ended up getting the finish in round 3. So,
well, look, how often do we see fights where, someone's down on the cards and they just don't give, like they don't care enough to throw caution in the wind. Like, like people like Gaethje, they're going to fucking, they're going to die on their shield, man. Like, you're going to have to carry them fuckers out of the ring. And that's what makes them such entertaining fighters.
Yep.
You know what you're going to get every time. And
So
I just
Phil
wish
Rowe,
more people would do it.
he is a pretty entertaining fighter, but he's coming off 2 losses. And he lost to Jake Matthews is one. I'm just getting his record up here.
Yeah.
So Jake Matthews last year and then Neil Magny. I'm pretty sure that was a split decision. I can't quite recall.
Pretty, like, 2 decent fighters too. Like,
yeah. But he had a couple of knockouts in a row. So he's knocked out Nico Price, Jason Witt, and who was the other one? So he got a decision loss to Gabe Green. Then he goes on 3 knockouts. Not a bad record. He's a fun fighter. Fighter. But he's such a big dude, eh? And it frustrates me to see someone so big like that not really use their range. Because Angelos is like a little midget, eh? And he was cracking him. Like, he was closing the distance. Yeah, that was a weird one. But, yeah, just got the shits and ended up getting the KO. That's all you need, eh?
That's it. Just takes one.
Ricky Simon and Smotherman went how I thought it would be. It looked like Smotherman was coming back towards the end, but couldn't do nothing with it. Ricky Simon looked like he was getting a bit tired in the third, but yeah, convincing win. This next one, Jose Ochoa. I've never seen him fight before. He is fun as fuck. Flyweight.
I didn't catch this fight.
So he knocked out Cody Durden, and he's a savage, this little cunt. So I can't wait to see him fight again.
Yeah, nice. Someone will have to keep an eye on.
Yeah, Malcolm Wellmaker.
Fight.
Yeah, this was savage.
Jesus Christ,
It was beautiful how he set it up, eh? He kept going for the body. So he went he faked a body kick, and then Moutinho dropped his hands, and he just fucking cracked him with this hook and just slept him. But this makes it impressive because you know how much damage he took against Sean O'Malley.
Yep.
And this Wellmaker just fucking snotted him.
Sean couldn't get him out of there, could he?
In the third, it was called off standing. So he was still standing trying to fight, and the ref had seen enough.
Right. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And then Michael Chiesa versus Court McGee. This fight was shit.
No one gives a
it just
fuck
looked
about
like 2 old.
Go back to retirement.
40-year-olds just fucking dancing around. It looked like a spa.
Yeah.
Now this one, Paul Craig,
Fuck.
Rodolfo
This
Bilardo.
was so shit.
I wish I could play the footage. I don't want to test it because I don't want to get this taken off YouTube and the socials and that. But I've recorded another video I'll put on TikTok and Instagram.
We'll put links to it.
This cunt cops an up kick, right? It's an illegal strike. He can sit there and contest it all he likes. No one's going to carry on about that. He falls backwards and he's looking at the ref as if to say, what the fuck? And then it's so funny because his body disappears behind the ref from the camera angle that was shown in the live broadcast. Yep. And then when he gets past the ref, when he's fallen down, he's knocked out. It's the funniest fucking thing ever because I've gone, oh no, when I seen it. And then I started laughing. I've never laughed so hard at something in my fucking life because then he explodes into consciousness. It was fucking insane how he just...
around like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Man, this is hands down the funniest thing I've fucking seen in a UFC fight. Like I haven't been watching from the start. I started watching John Jones DC 2. So I've seen a fair few fucking fights. I've seen some funny shit, but this takes the cake. And then he scoots back to the back of the cage, and then the ref comes over. He starts grappling the ref. It's like, fuck, man. You really...
Trying to pull guard on the ref, like, bro.
And I said this in the video I recorded before, but he's going to wake up the next day and just go, man, I just made a cunt out of myself in front of millions of people. Like,
didn't he come out and make a statement or something?
Yeah, I think I got it here. Hang on. No, I didn't get it up.
Yeah, no, you've got it here. It's in the notes. So he said, God knows about all things, to everyone cheering for me. I'm in good health and we'll be back soon. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I saw some of the things on the internet saying I was an actor there and stuff.
Brother.
The moment I was on the ground, I didn't expect to get kicked in the face in brackets illegally.
Yeah.
It was a strong kick. When I looked at the judge to complain, my whole body began to tingle and my vision disappeared.
Tingle with embarrassment.
After that, I don't remember anything. Yeah. Anyone who knows me the longest knows I would never do this. I've never run from war. I hit 2 times in less than 30 days, 3 trips, whatever. Who gives a fuck? You flopped, cunt.
So Aljamain Sterling is off the hook. Give Aljo a break.
Aljo's was like, it was at least it was a half decent fucking proper knee to the face that dropped him straight away.
But man, like, honestly, I was by myself watching it and I laughed until I was wheezy watching the replays. It was fucking insane. Funniest thing ever. Next up, we had Alonzo Menafield upsets Umar Sai, or C, however you say it. So he was undefeated.
Yeah, lost
no
his
longer.
Another one. How many are we up to now, man?
So I think it's 24. I'll have to update my little meme I got going.
Yep.
And almost lost another O in the next one. Cody Brundage wobbled him. They were going fucking hard, these fellas. This was a pretty good fight. Sloppy fight. Pretty good. Yeah. So this was a weird finish because what happened? I've gone blank now. They had to... The second round didn't finish because it says here decision round 3, but it wasn't round 3. Or was it? No, it was, yeah. Commentators got confused and said it was the second round, but it was the start of round 3. Something happened and then they had to go to a technical decision.
What?
Yeah, so he got finished. Fuck, I'm going to have to rewatch it. Yeah, Brundage got finished anyway and couldn't continue because I think there was a headbutt in amongst the finishing sequence.
Right, okay.
So it was deemed an accidental headbutt and then they just scored the fight as it was.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
cool fight.
You want to talk about this next one?
I don't, but I will. Cody Garbrandt was set to win this fight, right? He started off so strong.
He was so good.
He dropped him. You know, he started doing his fucking dance, and I just put my hands in my head in my hands, man. As soon as I seen that, because it was a slip. It wasn't like because he hit him and he stumbled and fell, but it wasn't a drop.
No.
And then he's like dancing around like a dickhead, and I'm just like, oh my god, man.
Yeah, like trying to like revive that Cody evolved and fucking fucked around with.
Did you see what Sean O'Malley said? on Ariel Helwani. He goes, as soon as I seen Cody with his fucking braids and his face tattoo, I'm like, fuck, that's how people see me. Damn it. Like, he's all upset about it. Oh, funny cunt.
Yeah.
So this was a bit of a sloppy fight. This next one, Edmund Shabazian versus Andre Petrovsky, went the decision. He nearly finished Andre. No, he's all right. He's not going to be a world beater. He's not what I thought he was.
He's a journeyman.
Yeah.
He's so shit. I fucking hate him.
Rose Namajunas versus Miranda Maverick. So I'm pretty sure Maverick blew a knee out in this fight. But Rose took it pretty handedly. Now we got Kamaru Usman versus Buckley as the main event. If you're a Buckley fan, this would have frustrated the fuck out of you to watch this. But if you're an Usman fan or had bets on Usman, it's exactly how you would have thought it went. Yeah.
He just went back to couple punches, fucking takedown.
Yeah.
And he was shooting from some distance, man. Like,
yeah, he looked good.
He was shooting like far back. He looked really good. He fucking.
But the fifth round, what about Buckley? He's like just figured out how to wrestle. Couldn't take him down, and then he's belting the fuck out of him. I'm like, oh Jesus, Usman's going to get finished here. Shades of Leon Edwards. That second one.
Yeah, that's what I started thinking, when I watched it. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. He's close. Those uppercuts were close to fucking landed flush.
So I think that's sort of performance at the end of the fight too little too late, but I don't think he lost as much stock as he would have if it was 5 rounds of molestation. You know what I mean? Like, he come back and he could have won that. He could have finished that in the 5th.
He could have.
Because I was thinking the whole time, too much too soon. That's what I was thinking. He's going up too quick and... But, like, it's that MMA math again, man, you know, because of what he did to Colby Covington.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kamaru went the distance with him twice.
Yeah, pretty much the distance twice, yeah. But, yeah, no, you're right. I don't know. Colby was... I don't know. Colby didn't look the same Colby, too, either in that Buckley fight. He looked heavy.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Rightio. Yeah, as I said, all right card. Not anything special, but, you know, I was happy to watch it. So we'll move on to...
this weekend.
Oh, you want to go through that now?
Yeah, may as well. We're on a roll.
So we got Hill versus Roundtree in Azerbaijan, Baku. So this is the first time UFC's been here, and also the first time I've ever heard of that place. I'm not up on me geography. Rightio. A lot of Muslim names.
Yeah.
Not much going on.
I don't want to have a crack at pronouncing them.
So I'm looking forward to Oban Elliott on the prelims.
Oban Elliott?
Yep. Yeah. Iron Turtle. He's always fun to watch. We'll just go with the main card.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got a couple of cancelled. So we got Bogdan Grad versus Muhammad Naimov. Got Nicholas Mota versus Nazim Sadikov.
Yeah.
Tafik Muzayev versus Mektik Murtabek Oralboy. Fuck, that's tough. That looks like his parents just had not enough letters to make a name left and they just threw him on the table. That's his name. We got Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev.
This should be a good fight.
Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes.
I'm fucking pretty excited about this one too, eh?
And Jamal Hill versus Roundtree. So that the top 3 fights are fucking great fights.
They really are.
I think it's going to be a solid card with just a lot of tough names there.
Yeah. Who do you think's going to win out of Bahamondes and Fiziev?
I was thinking about this today when I was in just daydreaming. Fiziev's striking is a lot better and a lot crisper, but I just think Bahamondes is a bit too big.
He's tall, isn't he?
Yeah.
Knows how to use his range well.
He gets hit a bit. So does Fiziev. Yeah. I'm thinking size. Size will get this one.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, Bahamondes showed us his fucking grappling skills there.
Yeah.
You're a grappler now.
I'm a grappler now. Funny cunt.
Yeah. And I hope fucking Jamal Hill gets knocked out again.
Yeah, this is another tough one because I thought Jamal Hill would win the title against Glover. Like, I won money on him. I thought he was good, and then we just haven't seen much from him, have we?
No. Well, didn't he? Was it did he do his Achilles after he won the title against
Yeah,
Bubba?
and then he vacated.
Yeah, I don't think he's been the same fighter since then, man.
No. And Khalil is a funny one too, man, because like you think of some of his fights, like the Johnny Walker one, like Johnny Walker made him look stupid. You know what I mean? But then he comes back and he's had some good fights, like wins and losses. Yeah, let's go for his record because he's fought some big names. And he sort of
Khalil?
folded. Yeah, he sort of folded under pressure. But then he has that amazing fight with Pereira. He got finished, but still.
Yeah, it went 4 rounds, man. Like,
So let's start 2018. So he finishes Gokhan Saki, who was meant to be a mad kickboxer. He was like a super heavy favourite. He gets knocked out by Johnny Walker in the same year.
Yeah, I don't know how that fucking happens.
He decisions Eric Anders. He gets knocked out by Ion Kuchilaba in 2019.
I don't know how that fucking happens either.
He has 2020 off. He loses to Marcin Prachnio. He beats Modestas Bukauskas by KO. So we're on to 2022. He beats Carl Robertson and Dustin Jacoby.
Yep.
He beats Chris Dawkins and Anthony Smith in 2023. Yep. Good year. And then 2024 loses to Alex Pereira. Now Jamal Hill. The odds have it as flip a coin. I'm feeling the same, man. Like, but if Khalil comes and brings it like he did with Alex, I think he might get a finish, eh?
Yeah, I agree, man.
Yeah.
Just like I was saying, Jamal, he put on a performance of a fucking lifetime against Glover.
Yeah.
And, absolutely destroyed him, won the belt. Like, it was a 5-round banger.
Mm.
And then he vacates because he fucking tears his Achilles, which is a fucking super hard injury to come back from.
Yeah.
You're never going to be the same from that. And he came back and fought Alex. That was his comeback fight, which was where he just got fucking starched.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking starched. And like, he made so many excuses.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, they were fucking painful, man.
So just take the loss, brother. Take your licks, as Conor McGregor said. I'll give that to Conor McGregor, right? He's the biggest prick in the world, but when it comes to taking a loss, he can take a loss, eh?
100%.
He's like, this sucks, but I've got to take my licks. It is what it is.
Yep. And then fucking got starched by Yuri. Like, 2 of the hardest fights in the division.
Yep.
But
that was a good fight, eh?
Yeah.
Rightio, on the MMA news. So we got Sean Brady versus Ian Garry, finally. I just want to have a look at the rankings here.
I think Brady's still ranked 2 now, isn't he? Because Bilal lost.
What happens if there's a lot of moving parts in welterweight, eh? It's bogged down. It's bogged down now.
It's bogged down because of Islam, man.
Yeah, but there's nothing I would exchange for that because I want to see that. I want to see JDM beat the pound-for-pound number 1. That's what I want more than anything.
Yeah.
So whatever happens in the division outside of that, I could care less. Can you justify Shavkat still being number 1 contender with all this time off?
No.
No, I think he should fight someone else too.
It would make, he's fighting. No, he is. He's fighting Bilal in October.
Is that official?
John Anik said it is.
Yeah, righto.
That seems pretty official to me. Like,
righto.
I think.
So if he beats Bilal Muhammad, he's undeniable. That's the next fight, regardless of what happens, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
And look, I think, I don't know how that'd go against either JDM or Islam. Hey, like,
I don't see Islam getting past JDM, eh? Like, I don't know if it's just the Aussie fan in me, but I just if I hadn't have seen the Bilal fight, I would have just been going for JDM hardcore. But seeing that Bilal fight, I don't think Islam could do much more than what Bilal couldn't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree, man.
I'm fucking praying. Praying I'm right.
One. It's a tough one. I do think Islam's a better striker, though.
Yep.
So he'll be able to enter a bit better. And set up his takedowns a bit better, and he's a better grappler too.
I'd love to see the face-off. I want to see how
it's
big they are compared to each other because
it's gonna
Islam's
be
not
interesting.
small.
No, he's not small,
Mm.
but neither's JDM. Like, yeah, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good.
So Sean Brady versus Ian Garry, number 2 versus number 6.
That's pretty cool.
How the fuck is Usman above him?
Who?
Garry. Gary's had better, more consistent run in the last couple of years than what Usman has.
Yes.
So what are we doing? We're doing Sean Brady versus Garry. The winner of that. Oh, fuck. It doesn't matter for them, eh? I'm just sitting here trying to figure out what is next for them all. Islam, JDM. So whoever wins that will get, if they're lucky, they'll get the winner of, like, Ian Garry or Brady. If they're lucky, they'll get the winner of that for a title.
Yeah.
If Shavkat. So when did you say that is? October.
October.
Ooh. What are we at now? Fucking June. Fuck, it's messy, eh? There's no clear path, eh? Because anything can happen. There's just too much time between everything. Like, and we don't have a date for JDM.
Well, I guess the only, like, with that win, Usman's going to think that he's got a fucking claim to the strap now. Like, but I don't think he does. He needs a few more than that. But like, if you went Ian Garry, Sean Brady,
yep,
Bilal, Shavkat, and those two winners face, like, that'd be the logical thing
I
to
like
do,
that.
right?
And that timeline wise, that would probably work better, eh?
Because you might even get fucking Ian Garry versus Shavkat again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a whole, like, that's another banger of a 5-round fight. Like,
depending how the JDM Islam fight goes, like if they bash the fuck out of each other and they need a lot of time off, they might rematch that. If that's a mad fight, like a 5-round banger, and it's close as fuck split decision, they might go it again.
they might, like, you never know. Hey?
Fuck, I'd hate to be in the welterweight division. Then you got Michael Morales sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Look, he needs more wins, obviously.
And Carlos Praches.
I'd like to see, like, Morales take a step up to either Usman or Edwards.
Yeah, I'd like the Edwards fight for him.
I think he probably starches both of them.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking so good.
We haven't really seen his wrestling though, have we?
No. Well, I mean, if it stays on the feet, he starches both of them pretty fucking easy, I reckon. But Usman will likely take him down and just wrestle fuck him.
Yeah. So you've carried the fucking show notes this week. You've done all the heavy lifting, so I appreciate that.
That's all right. That's what I do, man.
I know.
I do it every fucking week. Like, what do you mean?
So these fight announcements are pretty fucking cool, I think. So tough fight for Tim Elliott, Kai Asakura.
Yeah. Fucking, that's a big fight, isn't it?
Battle versus Ruzabayev. Sorry, cut you off.
No, you're right, man. Yeah, these are all for 319, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Andrade versus Godinez.
Next.
So your girl Silva.
Is that her? No, it's a different Silva.
Nah, is that not different. Natalia Silva?
Nah.
Who's that then?
Fucked if I know. Surely that's... Nah.
Google that shit. That's her, isn't it?
Her complexion seems to have darkened.
All right. Is it a white one?
Maybe a tanned one. I could be completely wrong.
Oh, Karini Silva. I was wrong. I apologise.
Hey,
that's why we fact check, boy.
Yeah.
My bad. So Chase Hooper versus Hernandez. Fuck, the way Hooper's looked, he should win that.
He's just been really good, man. He's went up to 155, took a bit of time off, got a bit more size about him. He's learned to strike.
Yeah,
I like it.
Bobby Green versus Bruno Ferreira.
Fucking hell.
Meerschaert versus Michelle Olekjacek. Barboza versus Drakkar Close. And that was it for 319.
Yeah, right. I can't believe Barbosa's still fighting.
Yeah, hectic. He's a scary dude, man.
Yeah.
Great striking. What do we got here? Next up, DC is coping hard with this. I think you'll like this one.
John Jones whipped both of y'all. But hey, why not team up on a podcast and gossip about his life? Meanwhile, he's out here making your annual salary in a week. Stay busy, boys. I know what John Jones made in Thailand. I was offered to coach this show with John Jones. John Jones's resume is impeccable. John Jones's star power matches up with anybody in the business outside of Conor McGregor. But guess what? Daniel Cormier's resume matches up with anybody in the business. Daniel Cormier brings eyes like people in the business. John Jones don't make more money than me in a week. John Jones makes more money than me when he fights. Outside of that, he ain't getting what me and Chael get. The biggest paydays you ever had were tied directly to me. And I'll be honest with you, I'm talking about you. And I'm getting paid to talk about you. But I don't fight no more. You fight. Or at least you're supposed to fight.
Little dig.
That's nice. Yeah.
What do you reckon about his claim about being just as big of a star?
No, he's not.
No, definitely not.
Like he didn't bring the eyes.
John Jones brought the eyes.
That John Jones brought. No, he didn't.
Yeah. I reckon there would have been more people that hate John Jones tuned in than people liked DC.
Oh, I'd agree with that. Yeah, 100%. And they just liked DC because they hated fucking John Jones so much. That's what it would be.
Next up, we got Alex Pereira in fight camp. Is there any hint on who he's fighting?
Like, no idea, man. But what's he say? Like
his quote here, I just want to set the record straight. I always answer the UFC's calls. Happy to be back in fight camp. So that tells me Ankalaev, if they've offered him that fight.
Yeah. Like, that's exactly what it tells me. But I thought Yuri was the guy that was next.
Mm.
But, like, we were talking about welterweight before and how it's in a bit of shambles. I think light heavyweight's exactly the same.
Who we got?
Look at it.
Pereira,
so
Prohaska, Ulberg, Hill, Blachowicz, Rakic, Roundtree Jr., Reyes, Ozdemir, and Krylov. There's not much there, man. Like,
there isn't, is there? Like, you've got a new champion that probably needs to go through the list a bit more, go through the rankings a bit more. But if you do the rematch and Alex gets it, where does it go from there? Like, it probably goes to a third fight with Ankalaev.
Depending how it goes.
But then that stops people like fucking Ulberg, who's up-and-comer, good fighter.
But that's too soon. Way too soon, isn't it? Surely.
Well, he's ranked number 3, man. Like, how? Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking hell.
Like, he did what he had to against Jan, didn't he? Like, he didn't really show up to that fight and show out or anything like that.
You're right, eh? That's pretty messy looking. Like,
yeah,
on paper, you fucking give it to anyone, eh? Like,
that's it. Like, so he's got. What have you got? You've got Khalil versus Jamal happening now. Like, winner of that could almost make some sort of a claim. Dom Reyes has had a big win. Like, he needs probably a couple more, and he could make a claim. Like, fuck, man, I don't know.
Yeah, well, fuck it.
It's a mess.
As clear as mud as all this is, I'd say Yuri and Carlos probably have the best case.
Yes.
Especially if Magomed wins the rematch.
Yeah. Agreed.
Right, yeah, next up, I haven't watched this. I wanted to react to it. So, what's Kamaru Usman said something stupid on a podcast or something, has he?
Oh, fuck. I can't even remember what half the things are.
We got a little thing over here called...
Oop, I'll play it.
Yeah, play it.
Name game. Daniel and I are just going to go back and forth. We're each going to throw a name at you. You're going to tell us the first thing that comes to mind. I want to start Ian Garry. Stop.
Relax, DC, relax.
Relax. We're a family program.
We all thought it.
We're a family program. Come
we
on.
all thought it. Ian Garry, I would say loudmouth.
Kamara, we got to...
What was he going to say? Cuck.
What do you reckon he was thinking? Cuck?
Yeah.
That's where my head went.
Yeah. Next
Oh.
up, Paulo Costa is a pest. I don't know
Have
who
you
this person is. It just said, I went to prom. He's got a picture of himself with his missus. And then Paulo writes, nut in that young pussy. Fuck this
Right
guy.
now.
He's a fucking pest, isn't he?
Nut in that pussy right now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Jesus.
nut in that young pussy right now. Paulo Costa,
Excuse me, sir?
you are the fucking man.
Pest. Rightio. Next up, we got Charles making Raul Rosas Jr. look small. And then we got Raul making Ilya Taporia look small.
This is crazy. This is a crazy photo to me, man.
So when are these photos taken? Because this come was like a child a few years ago, you know what I mean? Like, is that an early
Yeah.
photo with Taporia and he's grown up? Oh,
But you
early
can
photo with Charles and he's grown up a bit, or?
Look, it's definitely possible, but like the height difference, right?
Mm.
You can see the height difference in both of them, and I reckon. And Charles was leaning into that photo with Raul.
Charles is big anyway, like huge for the
Yeah.
division. Oh, tall. Mad. How do you see that fight going?
Thought about this. I've thought about this so many times. This since it got announced, and it's killing me. I wish I could blindly just go, "Fuck, bro, Charlie Oliver's just gonna fucking take him down and submit him." But
I just feel like Ilya's going to crack him and he's just going to sit down like he does, and then Ilya won't follow him down like everyone else did.
yeah, look, if Ilya follows him down, he will obviously have pretty fucking supreme confidence in his ground game.
Yeah, fuck.
And look, if it's that Georgian wrestling, we know what that's like with Marab.
Yeah, but fuck it. We haven't really seen Ilya's gas tank tested, have we? Like, he's been the distance a couple of times, but he's always looked pretty fresh and not really had a struggle.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we all knew, we'd be fucking rich.
That's exactly
So we
right.
got KSI trying to survive Mighty Mouse for 60 seconds.
No, bro.
Don't get choked out for a minute.
Go.
Okay.
You're not gonna try to do anything. Wait, hold on. No! Here we go. I'm trying to see how I should lick you. Or any submission where you want to get choked out.
Oh my god. Okay.
His ass is in his
okay,
face.
okay. Holy shit.
Okay, that's one. All right.
Bang, bang.
That means go.
15 seconds.
You're good, Joe. You're good. Just 11. No! Your ass is mine, boy. Your ass is mine, boy. Go. Okay. There it is. That's fine, bro. No!
Yeah. So that goes on for a bit, but yeah, of course that happens, man. Like,
Oh, naturally, like,
good for content though.
fuck me. Like, it was so funny. I was watching it just like the 3 times that they grappled, he had a minute to survive each time. All 3 attempts didn't make or didn't total a minute.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking like, that's some next level shit right there.
I've said this before. I'm not a fan of all these streamers fucking jumping in on the bandwagon. Like, you got these diehard fans, been watching this shit for years, and they're just like blow-ins. Go, oh, we can make content out of this. Like, all the cunts sparring with Sean Strickland and all that. Like,
yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Just
You're
getting
right.
access to these awesome people just because they're famous.
Yeah.
It's the way the world works.
Fuck, I wouldn't even call them famous little
Yeah, it's
fucks.
crazy.
They're just retarded cunts.
So next up, we got DP confirming he's actually retiring.
It's actually gonna be your last fight?
Yeah.
Yep, like for sure.
Yeah.
No matter any outcome, any title shot.
Last one. 19 years in, man.
Yep. I know you.
First cage fight in 2007, like I was telling
Fuck,
you.
he's looking rough,
and you have
eh?
your family and stuff too.
That's right. My wife's pregnant right now.
Oh really?
Barely. I have a daughter, and my wife's pregnant with a boy, so there's a lot going on, man. And I've been fighting for a long time.
So is this
Yeah, good on him, man. If he's made the bag, getting out with his brains.
Somewhat intact, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, there's been some stuff like that floats around like in the ether of fucking Insta world, right? And I saw one and I was like, fuck, that'd just be magical. It's DP, he wins the fucking BMF belt from Max. Like 3-0, clean sweeps him, fucking Ilya beats Charles. And as far as matchups go, like fighting styles, like Ilya versus fucking Dustin, that's a fucking good fight. Like,
Yeah, they'll crack.
For Dustin, that's a fucking good fight. And that would be his best chance
Getting a
at
belt.
winning the fucking belt. They offer him the title fight. He accepts it, goes in there, wins the title, retires with both. See you later. Thanks for coming. That's fairy tale shit, right?
Do you honestly think he retires though, man? Like he's been fighting since he's a baby. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't know. Like
early teens.
If you've got enough money to do it, why not? Like we've seen heaps of people fucking do it, and then come back. So who knows? He might come back, but I hope he doesn't. He's created too much of a legacy with the past few years of his of his fights, like especially with those 2 solid KO wins over.
I wish Matt was sitting here.
McGregor. Oh, he'd be so angry right now. The fucking doctor stoppage. Fuck off. Yeah. Conor kicked him, broke his fucking leg, and then fucking snapped it.
Yeah.
Suck shit, Matt.
Shout out, Matt. We miss you. Ben Askren update. So he's still pretty fucked up. So this original story, he got a staph infection and developed pneumonia. Is that what happened?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
is it just straight pneumonia?
Tracking. Yeah.
So lung transplant, man. Fucking hell.
That's hectic, isn't it? So his wife put out a statement recently and was basically just saying they can take him off sedation long enough for him to open his eyes, squeeze their hands, be a little bit responsive to them, not talk or anything like that, because he's still tubed and ventilated and whatnot, because he needs help breathing.
Yeah, fucking
because
hell.
the pneumonia is that bad. And they're looking at trying to get him on a transplant list for lungs. But he can't stay awake for too long. They have to re-sedate him.
Fuck, that's sad, man.
Fucking oath, man. Like, he's fit. Like, he's not old. Like, he's fit and healthy too. Like I don't get it.
Next up, we got Dana White on the news. Jones versus Aspinall, I think this video is.
Sick of the question. Does John Jones not want to fight, or does John Jones just not want to fight Tom Aspinall?
Listen, John Jones has been an interesting human being to deal with since the day he got here. But I will say this about him. John Jones has never turned down an opponent here or been afraid to fight anybody.
If, for instance, he doesn't fight this guy, who would you like to see him fight? Or are you going to wait until he fights this guy?
I don't know. We'll see how this thing plays out over the next couple weeks. But, yeah, if we can't get this fight done, we'll move on quickly.
How long are you going to wait? I mean, how long is it worth waiting for?
I said a couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
Yeah, we'll have answers in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
Yeah. Look, we're going to sort that ghost pepper out, aren't we?
That's another division that's messy, isn't it?
The heavyweight one. I feel like the heavyweight division's been messy for a long time. But it's even worse now that, you've got 2 champions. And I won't call Tom Aspinall the interim champion. Like he's a champion.
Yeah, he's been given a rough hand.
Like he's defended the title.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's very messy.
Well, you could assume if John Jones does fight him and beats him, that's got to be it for Jones, surely.
Surely. Like, who else is there? There's no one else.
Unless he fights Alex Pereira.
Alex would need to win the belt back for that.
A lot of moving parts for that. But if Tom wins, it opens everything up. Like, he can fight Cyril Gane.
You know what? Maybe Jones, because I've seen a lot of things saying that they're going to wait. I think you said this last time. They're going to wait till next year when they can put it in the January pay-per-view for Netflix, the first pay-per-view for Netflix.
That's still so unfair for Tom, though, isn't it? Like, how long he's sat out.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, if money's the motivator to be a UFC fighter and they pay him enough money and compensate him.
But, look, in that time, fucking Alex and Uncle Ive could have fought. Alex wins the belt back.
Yeah, good
John
point.
Jones goes, give me Alex.
Yeah, and then Tom gets sidelined again, or what?
Yeah. Look, hey, I don't know. Like Dana says, Tom's the guy. But that's big. That's a bigger fight than fucking Tom and John.
Yeah. So the Paulo Costa fight and the Roman Kopylov fight was initially cancelled and now rescheduled a pay-per-view later. So it's on 3/18.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
He's another pull-out king, eh? He's worse than fucking Kamzat.
Yeah, that's his 7th pull-out.
Fucking hell. Or just better than Kamzat.
He
we got
pulls out of fights more than he pulls out of women.
Yeah. We're pulling out for no gun. Conor McGregor KOs some dude in a nightclub.
Old Cocaine Mac is back.
Probably can't play that.
Oh, because of the music?
Yeah. Fuck me, Daddy drops him, eh?
Yeah, fucking hits him once and then just fucking launches a second one into him. Yeah. Like flush.
What's going on with this dude, man?
I don't know. Like, surely, like, people know he's an unstable type of character, especially if he's out drinking. If he's out drinking, generally he's probably on the fucking bags too. So
how old is he? Like,
don't go up to him talking shit. I think he's like our age.
So I know
36.
I know money would probably change us, but 37. I don't see there being a point in my life, money or not, where I would be in a club snorting coke while my wife's at home with the kids. I don't envision that.
Nah, I couldn't either, man. Like
the dude's just sorry, Matt, but he's just a piece of shit.
He's 100% a piece of shit.
Yeah. And I still want to see the cunt fight again. Like, I would buy the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, he's just such a charismatic dude, but just the biggest piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, you think it back when you and Matt should do our research and then go through all the fucking ups and downs of his whole career, because when he first started, he was such an inspiration, eh? There's an early interview where
he came from nothing.
Yeah. So there's a panel. There's 3 fighters, and I can't remember for the life of me who they were. But the reporter asked him about money, and Conor McGregor cut him off. He's like, if you're doing this game for money, then you're lost already. And he's like blowing up at whoever this fighter was and just fully shut them down because they're fighting for money.
Yeah.
And then look what he's turned into, you know what I mean? Like, it's just sad, man. Anyway, so Imavov, he said he's not a backup fighter anymore. Conditions change, and now he's called out Kyle Barallo. So this should be a good fight.
Oh, man. Well, that all stemmed from DDP basically saying, I'm not going to fight the backup fighter. Like, if comes up,
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, no, he did, man. Yeah, he came out and said, I'm not fighting the backup fighter. If comes up, pulls out, we'll reschedule it.
Yeah, right.
Because, yeah, like, I look, I think that's fair. You know, he's defended his belt. He's won his belt. He's defended his belt. And it's his. Like, he's chosen comes up. Comes up needs to fucking stay out of the cold. Make sure he doesn't fucking catch a cold.
Yep.
And come in healthy and fight.
Yeah. Doesn't catch a long COVID again.
Yeah, fucking weak-gutted dog.
So DDP's like held himself really well, I think, as a champion. Like, remember when he got the title or got offered the title shot, and he had something going with his foot or something, and he turned it down, and he had to have another fight before he got the shot again.
Yeah, he just got on with it, man. He didn't fucking wait. He didn't say, no, I'm next in line, blah,
didn't
blah,
win,
blah.
carry on. Like, I like DDP.
Okay. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm going to do. Not like fucking Armin Sarukian, the entitled little cunt.
He's back up for 317.
Yeah.
So he's so unlikable, eh? Because he's doing all this shit, pulling out of fights and all that. He put a video up of himself eating like this really expensive caviar. He was putting like these massive spoons on that little bit of bread shit they eat it with.
Yeah.
And someone said the caviar he's eating, that's like $600 a mouthful. And he's just smacking it like, it's like just being an arrogant cunt.
Rich daddy.
Yeah.
He's had money his whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's why it doesn't fucking bother him.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't think he'll ever win the title. And I reckon that's probably why Dana fucking doesn't like him.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, it's probably part of the reason, you know? Like, You're a spoiled little cunt. Fuck you.
Well, that does it for MMA news. I've only added one hot take for this episode, and that it's not really a hot take anyway, but Cody Garbrandt needs to be cut. That's my hot take.
Ooh.
I guess it's a hot take coming from me.
Ooh.
And for Brad Croxon, started a new segment, Pie Strong Punts. So I've got 3 picks for you. So I'm going Oban Elliott on the nose and alphabet front name Oralby on the nose, and then Khalil Roundtree. I feel like he should be the underdog. So I still feel like that's a roughie. It's a coin flip. So at the moment he's paying $1.86, and Jamal Hill's $1.90.
Khalil Roundtree KO, Brad.
Yeah, righto. KO decision, double chance.
Oh, double chance. Yeah.
No, he's not going to submit.
Definitely not.
I think, yeah, a great bet would be Roundtree for a KO. I think it's pretty safe. And then that Merck to Beck oral buy for a decision. I think that's two pretty strong bets.
Oh, fuck. I just remembered something. I don't think I put it in there because I was just looking down at our KO of the year.
Oh, yeah? And
it's fucking... Actually, there's 2 things that I'll mention. It's about the fighting nerds. It's Jean Silva.
Yeah.
This bloke was like mucking around with him, and Silva, he's just probably got a little bit of a screw loose.
Yeah, he's fucking off his head.
Yeah, started going for this guy, and this bloke jumped behind someone, and Hoofy was sitting down, and he's like, "Save me, Hoofy, save me!" And fucking Silva lost his shit. He's like, "Ha ha, Hoofy, save him, Hoofy!" And Hoofy just see Hoofy just look up at the camera and just start laughing
Yeah, he's a fucking menace too. That John Silva, he's been putting fans to sleep and then wanting to punch fans in the ribs, trying to break their ribs and shit.
Oh yeah,
just a fucking menace.
There's this one, the funniest one I reckon I've seen of John Silva was when he was with KO.
Yeah.
And they're standing there, and this fan's like, "Yeah, hit me," and Silver's lining up a body shot, and then he stops and he comes up to his face and he's like, puts it at his face, he's like, "Yeah." The bloke's like, "Yeah,
fuck,
100%, let's do it." And you see this bloke's missus just start fucking charging in, no, and KO's just like, no, grabs him and pulls him away. So good. But yeah, the other thing I saw too was Hoofy and Silva training with Henry Cejudo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just working on some grappling, some takedowns and whatnot.
Fuck, that'd be all right.
Yeah.
Well, Jean Silva surprised me in the Bryce Mitchell fight.
Takedown defense was on point, wasn't it?
Yep. He looked like a complete fighter. I'm keen to see what he does next.
Yeah. Yep.
So, Hoofy, we haven't seen much of him because he's such a fucking savage.
I don't think anyone wants to fight Hoofy, hey?
Yeah.
Actually, let's go to the lightweight rankings real quick.
Yep.
Because he's lightweight, isn't he, Hoofy?
Yes.
He's not ranked. That's interesting, right? He needs a ranked fighter.
That's another one sort of stuck in the mud too. Paddy's 8.
What?
You could argue Paddy could be 1 or 2 fights off a title.
It would depend who those 1 or 2 are, right? I think he deserves someone in the top 5. But
did I read he's fighting Justin Gaethje? Was that announced?
That's what I heard. I heard that he was fighting Gaethje, which would be a fucking
that's it.
banger
If he
of a
fights
fight.
Gaethje and beats Gaethje, that's next, isn't it? Surely.
Oh, 100%. But I think Gaethje's come out and said he's not fighting next. He's waiting. He's waiting for the title shot. And apparently he's been promised the shot of the title next. So, I don't know, man. Maybe, who's left there for Paddy?
Dan Hooker.
Yeah, Dan Hooker. Dan's still out with that hand injury though. Isn't
He is too. He's muttered.
Yeah, that's really fucked him over, man.
So you got Max and Dustin fighting each other, so that takes them out. There's not much else. Would you put Paddy against Armin because they've been going at each other on the socials?
Not a bad fight. I don't think
tough fight for Paddy.
I don't think Paddy wins it. As good as he is on the ground.
You just made me want to see it more now. You just sold it to me. We're in. Paddy versus Armin. Title shot after that if he wins.
Well, look, if Ilya wins...
Yeah, there's a built-in story there, right? You could fucking
built-in story for him and Paddy, bro.
You fucking chorizo.
You little sausage. You little fart.
Fuck yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And fucking hell.
It's amazing how some of these weight classes are just so sloppy, eh? Like with no clear direction, and others just like, yes, this, and this, let's go.
Yeah.
And then Joshua Van should get a title shot next day.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Put him up there. Man.
What division's he? Bantamweight, isn't
Flyweight. Oh no, yeah, flyweight.
Flyweight.
Yep.
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah,
he's a bubba.
Who's he got next? He's stepping up to fight someone, isn't he?
Oh yes, Roy Val.
Oh man,
it should be a great fight. That's number one. He's number one.
Number one.
Yes, boy.
That's a huge step up. Like we talked about this. Well, when did we talk about this?
I think we touched on it briefly, when it was announced, but we didn't dive into it.
No, last week we touched on it. Hey, like
it could be a real chance he flogs him, and then that's next.
And then he's Pantoja, like
Pantoja versus Kai Kara France, isn't it?
Yeah, that's booked. Man, I don't see anyone beating Pantoja though. Like you look at that top 15, and you genuinely put your hand on your heart and say there is someone in that top 10, top 15 that'll beat Pantoja.
Joshua Van.
You're a lion cunt.
Yeah. I'm praying.
Oh,
he's so likable, eh? He's just beautiful striking, awesome takedown defense.
Man, he's so good. He's so
down
good.
to earth.
But going from number 11 up to number 1,
that's mad.
It's a big step.
Yeah,
it's a big step, man.
Fuck,
if anyone can do it, it's him. And I hope he does. It's a big step.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We should do an episode where we just fucking break down all the weight classes. Matchmake Mondays.
Fuck, why not? We do that a lot anyway, really, when we start talking about big fights that get announced.
We mix it in.
We mix it all in.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Like that. Jack Della Maddalena, champion.
Yeah, I'm just looking at flyweight too. Alexander Volkanovski.
Featherweight.
You got to love it, man.
Well, that's it. That's all I had, man. You got anything else you want to add?
Nah, that's it. I think that's everything.
Dusted. Get the cash, then dash.
Love it.
Keep pinging the cunt. Let's go. All right. Thanks for listening this far. Appreciate yous. Peace.
See yous.